and make a promise that I know that I can keep, and that is, this will be a very short speech. We'll be back to festivities before you know it. So I wanted to express how humbling this position is, especially since it's been so well executed by my predecessors, Lillian and Wayne before her, and so many others that I've had the opportunity to work with over the years. But I guess after 20 years of holding a candidate position for designation, the members of the board, and by no small measure my wife Agnes, that they've finally succeeded in nudging me along to get it done and to take on this position in service to our profession. I'm grateful for their tremendous support and patience, and for my mentor and boss, Jim Hallstrom, and the Hallstrom Group, who should not go unrecognized for their invaluable role in making tonight a reality for me. Thank you to all of you. As you are all aware, the Appraisal Institute has undergone and is still undergoing some substantial changes. It's undergone these substantial changes over the years, and they've had challenging implications to appraisal members and affiliates and all the stakeholders involved. But these changes, I'm told, and I believe, are strategic in nature, and they're intended to maintain the credibility and prominence of our professional organization in the service of the public good, without which I'm certain that we'd be in a far worse position. It has and will continue to require our attention, our patience, but most important, our participation in the process. And that's why I'm here, and that's why you're here tonight. The task of the board this year really doesn't differ a whole lot from in previous years, as we try to engage the national directives on the chapter level and try to participate in the building of an even better organization. While the changes in the pipeline are scary because they're different, and it's going to entail some changes that we're not used to, I'm encouraged by a lot of different things, and I want to share a few of those things for you, with you tonight. One of those things is that they all signal that the plan, I think, is taking root. It's starting to show its fruit. For example, as of October of 2012, just October of this year, there were 319 members, candidates that were designated, that received their designations for SRA or MEI. 2 years ago, there was only 187 of those, and yet there's over 100 of candidates in just Hawaii alone that has not been designated, and so they need our encouragement, they need our guidance, so that they can also be designated and contribute to the overall promotion of our organization. I'm also encouraged, deeply encouraged, by the committed board members that continue year after year, as I've seen them pour their time and experience and wisdom in the service of the chapter for the benefit of those of us that are coming up in the ranks. And so I'm going to name very few. They include Alan Convoy, who again is going to serve under strategic planning, Misa Zane, as has been mentioned, for education, Paul Kuhl, membership, admissions, and retention, Ted Yamamura, who's going to take on government relations again this year. All these guys are looking after our best interests, and they spend hours doing it. Craig Smith, and Brian Goto, who's taking on bylaws, and there's just so many others, so I apologize if I haven't mentioned everyone. At the same time, I'm thrilled that the energy and the sharpness and the willingness of new members, of new candidates like Liza Hamada, and Shelley Tanaka, and Leslie Roche Liang, and Shane Nishimoto, Chris Ponzar, all of these individuals who have come up to me and said, hey, I want to make a difference, I want to help. How can I help? That's truly awesome. And so I think you're in good hands, because it starts off with the attitude. The right attitude is there. And so we're learning from the best of those that continue to pour out their experience, and we're also, these individuals are making their own tracks, their own distinctions on the board. So I'm honored to serve with them, and then to serve you in the coming year. So in closing, I ask in advance for your pardon for some of the shortcomings we're going to obviously come through this year, and just learning the steps and learning how to get through some of the hurdles. But most of all, I want to thank you for the kokua that I'm sure that you're gonna provide as we go to you for some guidance and for some help even in this coming year. And so with that, I thank you for making it out here tonight and supporting the chapter in your own way, because we all really make a difference in this. So have fun, God bless you, and have a safe trip home. And